Welcome to the conclusion. Ever have that awkward moment when you see your friend running towards you and you're like, yeah, exactly. Run for your life!
Surprise!
Cannibals. Don't you just love them? So, we're going to go over everything before we test you in the fly swatter game. So what is cannibalism? Cannibalism is when individuals of one species eat parts or whole individuals of the same species. Medicinal cannibalism was common in the 17th century of Europe. The most commonly known European group that used medicinal cannibalism was the Puritans. Medicinal cannibalism was most commonly used during the Renaissance of Europe. This was the time when the church was losing power over Europe, and science and medicine was becoming more and more common, and general education was becoming more of a norm. This is really important because it allowed scientists to really experiment with cannibalism. One iconic figure in medicinal cannibalism was Vlad the Impaler, otherwise known as Vlad Dracula. He would impale people on stakes and then drink their blood to gain their strength. He was also known for his interpretation of Paracelsus and his theory of how souls are in blood. Another iconic figure was Countess Bathory of Hungary. She is said to have bathed in the blood of virgins to gain eternal life. How'd that work out for you? How to make mellified man. Old man plus honey equals a good meal. Now, to understand medicinal cannibalism, you first have to understand the mentality of Europeans of that age. Their mentality was, if you have a problem, the best way to fix it is to consume the same part of the body that you are currently having problems with. A great example would be if you have blood problems, the best solution is to bleed it out and then drink good blood. Also, if you're suffering from a hangover and you have some skulls hanging around, I'd best suggest you ground up those skulls, mix it with your porridge, and trust me, that migraine ain't going nowhere. And hey, Hollywood got this down. Why do you think Edward is so beautiful? He keeps drinking blood of teenagers. Also, he's a part of a terrible movie, so that's probably why he eats people, kind of depressed. Now, remember, most cultures, except for Europe, had respect for the dead. In most places that practiced cannibalism outside of Europe, the eaten had some sort of relationship with the people doing the eating. In Europe, however, human body parts were seen as merchandise and were bought and sold for profit. There is no part of the human body that has not been used in some point in time for most known diseases. Cultures from all parts of the world and across all eras have used consumption of body parts to heal the living body. Now, before I eat you, do you have any questions?